All right, shalom, shalom. We here at Hartsfield International Airport. And as you can see, this is the new machinery that they have in here with the facial recognition down here. This is how you check in at the international section. So I'm gonna just see what it does. By selecting yes, you agree to our privacy policy found in Delta. So let's say, I'm not gonna do too much messing around with it, but I just wanted to show that, as you can see right here, they got the facial recognition. RFID technology is in place, brothers. So you're gonna be scanning your hand with the chip. So, hey, shalom, Mikey. All right, we the brothers here, Great Millstone Atlanta Church. I got here with me today the Captain Abel Bajin. I'm a Tazawam. Before we get started, going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, safety, and much love to the elect. We here at the Hartsfield International Jackson Airport, which is the busiest airport in the United States of America. And me and the brother, we just got a little footage of the new system that's been implemented at the Hartsfield International section. Okay, not the domestic section, but it's on the international gate. And basically, we got, which we're going to put it all in the post-production. You brothers will see it. But basically, you see biometric technology that's all throughout that particular terminal, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, they have posters. They have biometric screens. That's, touch screen where you can navigate throughout the system. Okay, you see how to maneuver within the terminal. Mm-hmm. You can check in the airport through facial recognition. You don't need a ticket. You don't need anything. Passport. You don't need a passport. You don't need a ticket. The only thing you need is just your face. Mm-hmm. And you can go from curb to gate. Yeah. Period. You go from curb to gate. You just go right in. Go to the machine, which you brothers see the machines on the screen right now. These are the machines that they're going to use to promote this radio frequency identification device. All right, which is the mark of the beast according to the scriptures. Right. So we getting close to this thing, brothers. Mm-hmm. Okay, we getting very close to that hour of temptation. You see the setup. The setup is real. Mm-hmm. And like I said, we got some footage. It'll be in the post production. You brothers see it on the screen now. But we gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off in the article that the brother Abu Baji got, and we just gonna bring this information out, man.
Okay, so it's an article from CNN Travel entitled "Business Travelers: The U.S. Airport Opens First Fully Biometric Terminal." All right, and it's gonna read it, and it says, "What if you could look at a screen for 2 seconds and check in for your flight? Imagine glancing at a screen for another 2 seconds to drop off your bags at a luggage station. Mm-hmm. How easy would it be to merely look at another screen to breeze through ID checks at TSA security checkpoints or at the departure gate?"
Hey, and I'm going to say this, man. The elite are pushing this agenda through convenience. Mm-hmm. All right? So you're saving time. All right, you say you don't have to. It's less energy involved. All you have to do is just scan your face, and you just go right in. You pretty much you cut above the rest because everybody else is brick and mortar, and they're still on the stuck on the old-fashioned way. But you've taken the leap and implemented the new system, and it's saving you time.
Yeah,
it's 2 seconds, man.
Mm-hmm. And you got to ask yourself who made it difficult for you. Esau, the so-called white man through his elite, all right, going back to 9/11, all right, because everything changed with traveling after 9/11. It got harder to travel, mm-hmm. and that was all done by the devil himself. That order out of chaos. So here he is, a perfect example of that. He created the chaos with the terrorism and things of that nature, bombs, getting on planes and all that, to make it inconvenient for traveling.
Absolutely.
You know, and the thing about it is us two brothers, you know, we do a lot of we Uber. That's what we do for work. So we do a lot of runs with this airport. We bring a lot of people here, and I know this brother can attest to the fact that a lot of people that travel for work, they all complain they hate traveling.
Yeah.
So these type of people, that's why they're doing this. You know, they're not doing it on the domestic side because they're not really concerned with a nigga that's just trying to go to Miami to the beach. This is even when we went to this side to the airport, you could tell it's a different energy of people. You see a lot of, you could tell that this is a different class of people. You know.
Yeah, and you see that what better to try it out on international flyers. Okay, because they're trying to implement this system worldwide. All right, it's not just going to be an American system. It's the mark of the beast. It's the system, the image of the beast. So the beast representing NATO and all of his allies. So a lot of these people are going to be flying from NATO ruled countries. Okay, so this is only in America, but in 2019, this same technology that you see here at Hartsfield International Airport, it'll be in Detroit, eventually go to Los Angeles, New York to LaGuardia.
JFK.
Okay? Yeah, JFK, the O'Hare up in Chicago, the Miami airport. You're going to see, it's just a test run. Okay, and me, like the brother said, you know, we do a lot of pickups and drop-offs over here at this airport, and you see massive innovations going on over here at this airport.
Yeah.
They're building this big Illuminati-looking portal.
Covering,
yeah, it's just weird. It's just a weird looking setup, man. You know, it's real like, I don't know if, like the brother made mention, it looked like a Black Mirror type shit in there.
Yeah, it looks like something out of Black Mirror, those screens, you know. And then another thing the Spirit had us notice too was you know, it's a lot of elam in the airport. Yeah, and, you know, elam is already ahead of the curve with that, because it was in the news in recent years that the country of India had one of the largest biometric tagging. I don't know the word of situation where they basically eye scanned the whole continent. They eye scanned everybody. So again, that goes to show you that this mark is not just a mark for America. Americans are only going to be the only ones to deal with this chip. It's going to be the whole world is going to be chipped.
Yep, and the reason why they're going to force that chip on Americans, because you Americans are a real rebellious nation of people. A lot of those people over there in those international countries, they willing to take the chip. They're not going to put up a big fight because they don't know the scriptures. Their main religion over in India is not Christianity. They don't know anything about the mark of a beast. So they're not going to put up this major resistance. They're going to embrace that system. You Americans are going to vehemently go against it, which, hey, you shouldn't take that. That's bull, man. Okay, now when you look at the machine, which you know you'll see it right now, there is a scanning device at the bottom of the machine. Now, if you can do this, is based off of facial recognition. What are you scanning? Why does they have a scanning device under the machine where you would have to place something under there? What are you scanning? And this is where the chip is going to come into place, man. Okay, this is just all of this technology that they're setting up. This is just to promote the chip. They want to get you chipped. Okay? They want to go beyond the facial recognition. This is just a step in the process.
What's the word? Normalcy bias?
Yep, normalcy bias. Yep.
I got a quick precept. This is Jeremiah 51:7, and it reads, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Made all the earth drunken. When you read 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, it speaks about woe unto Asia for being a partaker of the hope of Babylon. Okay, now who is Babylon today? It's not the Roman Catholic Church. It's not the Vatican. Babylon the Great, the mystery Babylon, is America, and they've gotten people drunken through their philosophies, through contracts, contractual agreements, and through bribes and democracy. You know.
Reading on, it says the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fall and destroyed. How for her? That's pretty much the end on it. But the point of it is that these other nations, they're not going to really necessarily put up a huge fight to this chip. Because why? They're following after the lead of America.
Absolutely.
And that's how we know that America is Babylon the Great, because people are going to follow. When Jay-Z, when Obama, when Oprah, when LeBron James, these people are here in America.
Yeah.
You people don't follow famous people that live in. How many of you Jakes out here know of famous people from Africa, of a famous African singer or
Right.
a famous Russian dancer?
Right.
No, all the stars of Babylon or stars of the world are right here in America.
Yep.
They're the trendsetters. When Jay-Z says take the chip, you people are going to take the chip. People aren't thinking about Jet Li and these Bollywood actors. You're thinking about the people here.
Yep.
You know.
Absolutely, man. I got a quick precept for you out. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices."
And again, you got this argument in Israel right now where the mark of the beast is spiritual. Everything about Esau is carnal. Why
Right.
would him being the king of carnality, give you a spiritual mark? That makes absolutely no sense.
That makes no sense at all, man. And the brothers here, we've been saying that a lot lately. Why would he implement a spiritual mark? And when there's nothing spiritual about a beast, it's the mark of the beast. What beast do you know is spiritual?
Right.
They're all carnal. All beasts are carnal. They don't have the spirit. So what is this philosophy? Where is the setup?
Right.
We see
the physicalness of this mark coming into play. All right. And for you other camps that don't believe that, especially here in the Atlanta region, and you come down here and disprove what we just saw. Because what we see is something that's going to be implemented that's going to affect everything. Hertz, an article just came out, I did a lesson on it today. Hertz, the car rental, that's right on the other side. They're implementing the biometric system too. So basically you can leave, go get your car, go to the curb, go get your car check in through biometrics. You ain't got to deal with here's my ID, here's proof of this, here's proof of that, here's this. You just go get the car. So again, this whole area over here, like we was speaking on, this thing is about to change everything.
Yep.
The workers.
Yep. Yeah, like we was bringing out the point when we was in the airport. We was like, bro, look, it was like all the employees within there is Jake. All the gatekeepers.
All of them.
The gatekeepers, the security guards,
the check-in people at the Delta place.
Everybody, almost all of the workers in there were Israelites, man. And in order for them to continue that employment, they're going to have to take that chip.
And they're going to, because we know from experience of looking for jobs and people that have had jobs over here, these are some of the best jobs in the city right here.
Yep.
Working at the airport is a great job.
Yeah. So
again, you think Jake that live over here, like right behind, like we were speaking, the airport is in the hood.
Yeah.
You got South Atlanta behind us, Old National, Riverdale,
College Park,
East Point.
That's all. That's inundated with Jake, man.
Yeah.
You brothers probably familiar with College Park. That's with Outkast and
Ludacris.
Yeah, Ludacris.
Yeah.
Was guy Waka.
Yeah.
Which he's an Israelite. Waka Flocka.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
It's a lot of so-called, Jermaine Dupri. It's a lot of so-called, famous people from this area. So they're going to use this terminal, this airport terminal, to house a lot of you Negroes too, man. It's going to be a chipping center because they're implementing the technology. And like we said, if it's not the mark of the beast, why are they spending billions of dollars on this technology? Why is everybody investing in biometric intelligence? Why aren't they investing in that spiritual mark and implementing that? Why they not investing in that?
That'd be a lot cheaper, wouldn't it? That'd be a lot cheaper if it was spiritual.
Right. Why wouldn't they invest in that? What are they doing in order to get everybody to take the spiritual mark? But we see it clear as day.
Because we just saw when you look at the videos of the scanners, it's clear that if you matter of fact, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go into that one of the pictures.
Absolutely.
Because again, one of the pictures, where was it at? It was the one. No, it was in the article. I'm sorry. No, it's right here. It's a picture. I read this picture real quick. which is, you'll see it on the screen, but I just put it up where, you know, the TSA checkpoint sign. It's kind of a glare, but it says TSA and CBP are testing technologies that uses your photograph to identify you. If you choose to participate, you are consenting to have your photo taken. Now, in the article, I believe, was it the article that said that you would have to opt out?
No, that was, I think, yeah, that was in the article.
That was in the article.
Yeah, it said you would have to opt out.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this real quick. It says in the same article, it says it's more secure. Using the system is totally optional. Passengers who don't feel comfortable using it can opt to go through traditional ID verifications using their passport.
Yep. And if I could say something, whenever a system is implemented, they always start out with it being an option. Just like at first, you know, you had what? You had cash transactions. Then they implemented the card, the credit card, all right, the credit system. And you had the option of what? Of either paying cash or paying credit. Now it's getting to a point where cash is not optional. It's not even optional to have cash. Yeah, we don't accept cash.
Or checks.
Yep.
Think about checks. What place accepts checks anymore? It used to be a time where certain places would accept checks, certain places didn't. But to this, right now, go into Kroger or go into a Walmart and say I got a check. They're not gonna take that. They're not gonna take that.
But at one point in time, it was optional. You know, but that's usually how they implement a new system. It's through it being optional. Then they familiarize you with that particular system. Then they invest more into the system and make it mandatory.
That's it.
You know, they just have to get you into the system at first, and that's what's happening, man. You know, artificial intelligence, radio frequency identification, and biometric devices are pretty much making up the system of America.
Yes.
It's hard for you to function in America with that brick and mortar mind frame. And that's just the truth.
This is truth.
You know, you got to have a phone. You got to have some form of technology in order to survive here. If not, it's like you living in the 60s.
Yeah, like that episode on Black Mirror, Nosedive.
Yep.
If you don't accept the system, you're gonna basically be like that lady that was that truck driver. You're just gonna basically be completely, literally almost off the grid. You're a nobody, and you're gonna play like the background of this system. You know, if you're not taking on these things, that's where it's coming to. Because clearly, it's getting to a point. If you don't agree with biometric travel arrangements, you're not gonna be able to travel.
Yep.
And it's not just gonna stop with airports. It's gonna get to the point of traveling.
Yep.
You're not gonna need your. If you don't need your ID to travel on airplanes, you probably won't need it to travel on buses.
Yep.
Trains.
Hey, notice this. Hey, what happened to having tickets? Who had you don't need a ticket, an actual physical ticket to go to a football game. You don't need a physical ticket to go to the airport. All you gotta do is have a reference number. So that whole system of brick and mortar of you know, physical transactions or tangible transactions is all being centered into devices.
Yep.
That's where they leading it. But let's get some more. Did you have some more on that picture?
That was it on that picture. As far as I could pull up one of the other pictures and see what, you know.
Yeah, because you know, you will even see like they have a gate. They have a gate where it says all the gates, and basically that's like, you know, the sheep being led to the slaughter, man.
Yeah, it's a checkpoint.
You know, it's a checkpoint.
It's a voluntary. It's a voluntary. You volunteer to go through that checkpoint, but nevertheless, it's a checkpoint.
Yeah.
They pat you down to get access on the plane. That's a checkpoint. Yep. It's going to be the same thing out in these streets too.
Yeah, because real soon, like the brother was saying, in order for you to travel, you're going to have some form of radio frequency identification to travel.
Yeah, even traveling in your car. I was going to say with traveling even in your car, it's going to get to a point where they already got talks of new IDs, where you know you're not gonna carry around these plastic cards that you go get every so often. You lose an ID and you go get a new ID. They're gonna do away with that, and you're gonna have that biometrics traveling to get in your car. Most of these cars are already push starts.
Yep.
So you're not gonna need an ID anymore. You're gonna just, your face is gonna be your ID.
That's crazy, man.
Cops is gonna be able to scan you.
Yeah.
They already got cameras at all the red lights throughout the city.
Yep.
So we're living we're already in the B system.
Yeah.
We're not waiting on the B system to come. We're in it. The last piece of it is that RFID chip that's going to attach you fully to the system.
Because they gonna that's when they gonna force it. That's that last leg of this system. You know, but you can read that picture, and then we'll get a little bit more of the article, and we'll wrap it up.
All right, Con. Let me pull it back up. It was the next one was, put it up just for the sake. And
I'm gonna put it all in post-production.
Right, this was a sign that they had about a Delta, and it just reads, "One look and you're on." You can now board your flight using Delta Biometrics, a new way to more seamlessly navigate the airport. And when you look even at the symbol of Delta, it's a pyramid. Show you that the Delta is tapped in with the elitists.
Yeah,
man.
it's operated and ran by the elitists. And you know, and it says one look and you're on. And when I was you know, when I went up to the machine and I tapped on facial recognition, it didn't ask me for a number. It didn't ask me for a card, a ticket. Only thing it required was for me to show my face. So one look, and then at age, you know, I just got my all my information through my facial recognition. I can go ahead and board. You know, so they're pushing this enterprise through convenience and security. You know, it's like, can't nobody steal your reference number, you know, because you got to have the same facial features. So this whole setup is wicked as hell, man.
It is.
And that's where we going into that hour of temptation, where you really gonna have to resist, you know, the implementation of this system, man. Okay, that's how the Lord is gonna prove that you tired of this place, that you want to get out of this place by resisting this system, man. Okay.
I got since you said that, what is that? Revelation
3 and 10. That's the spirit too.
Yeah, this is Revelation 3 and 10, and it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation."
Yeah, because we showing Yahweh Shema Shai that we want to be on his system. We want to operate in his kingdom, you know. So we should resist that temptation, man. You out here teaching people that the mark of the beast is anything other than the RFID microchip. Hey, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man.
No.
The Lord blinded you. Okay? It's clear. It's clear.
It's clear.
It's clear. You just want to be the guy with the groundbreaking scriptures and breakdowns. When no, bro, that revelation was given to men before you. It's the chip. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, "Which shall come upon all the world."
All the world, not just America. So what philosophy worldwide is being implemented? What spiritual mark is being implemented worldwide?
That's going to stop you from buying and selling. That's what I wanted to say too. Because that buying and selling, if you don't have the biometrics in this very soon, you're not going to be able to buy a ticket to travel.
Yep.
So again, and it's not just going to stop. The reason why they're putting so much emphasis in groundbreaking news of the rolling out.
Yep.
Everything's going to follow in place. Hertz is rolling out the system. So
you got to bring that out too.
So who else is going to follow Hertz? Avis, Enterprise, and all these other Budget. They're going to have to follow. Delta, JetBlue's going to have to follow. American Airlines, United Airlines, Spirit, all of these are going to have to follow.
Yeah.
The security, when they implement it for the workers, they're going to have to follow.
Oh, well, let me say this. This is a Delta-based this is a Delta-based airport. So majority of the flights that leave out of Atlanta are Delta.
Yeah.
Because Delta flies majority international flights.
Yeah.
So if Delta is implementing that system for their flights, in order for any other plane to clear or load and unload passengers, they're going to have to operate off that system.
Yeah.
Period. Okay.
Amazon set the trend with it, with the grocery stores.
Yep.
See, Esau is all about his conglomerates. That's what it's all about. That's why it's all that concentrated effort from the elitists.
Yeah.
And they're dealing with these different companies. They're dealing with the Amazons. Amazon is one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yep.
And you know what? Where's Amazon located at? Right here in Atlanta.
Yep.
Amazon is is doing a lot of partnerships with Coca-Cola,
Yep.
located right here in Atlanta.
Hey, well, right here, right around the corner is the headquarters for Porsche. The headquarters for Porsche is right here. The headquarters for Mercedes-Benz is right here. Like the brother said, the headquarters for Amazon. These are all top, corporations worldwide. And they're all adopting biometric systems. Okay?
You go over not too far from here, off of on what is that, Bolton Road, over there off of what is that, like Bankhead Highway on the west side. You have the UPS Center.
Yep.
And Lord willingly, if I go over there, I'm gonna get some footage of that too, because that's scary too when you look at it.
Yeah.
That the UPS Center is huge in competition with Amazon.
Yep.
But when you see the workers, and like again, who's the main people that work in these? Israelites.
Yep.
When you see Jake go there, and I'm pretty sure you know because you used to work for FedEx.
Yeah.
When you check in, you gotta scan your badge to go through the turnabout.
Yep.
And I'm like, they already got it set up for you to take a check.
Yep. It does, and you can't get in to work without scanning your badge. If you let's say I leave my badge at the house, and I get to work, and I'm like, oh man, I don't have my badge. You can't get through the turnstile. If you can't scan your badge, you can't get through the turnstile. So what you have to do is you have to go through security clearance. Security has to check you, and they got to write your name down stating that you didn't have your badge.
See?
So how can you make that easier? Just put a chip in them. You
chip.
can't leave your chip at the house, man. So this is the system. This is the system of the beast, man. This is the mark, man.
As Elder Apostle or Rumla would say, sep it, man.
Sep it.
Sep it, man. It is what it is. This is the mark of the beast.
That's it, bro.
All right. That's it. This is not. It's not the mark of the beast because we want it to be the mark of the beast. It's the mark of the beast because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has ordained that device to be the device that will condemn billions of people.
Absolutely. That's the one, man. And the Lord is making it clear. He's making it plain. It's not a mystery. It's not a mystery. Like Apostle R said early on the video, it's not a mystery, but it's meat. And that meat is made plain on the table, man. You just don't you can't chew it up. We making it real good and tender for you, man. It's real. It ain't hard. It's tender. It's broken up in
bite-sized pieces.
Yeah, small pieces. Because you're getting all massive amounts of videos proving that this is the mark of the beast, and you guys still choking, man. Because the Lord ultimately blinded you, man. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We weren't gonna make it super long. We'll put the articles in the description box, and hey, hopefully that was edifying, man.
Yeah.
So with that, we're gonna wrap it up, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety, and much love to the elect men, women, and children.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.